Kestra 2.0 is nearly here and it is the biggest update in the project's history. While it's not quite ready for GA quite yet, you can get hands-on with it today with the preview. Now it's worth noting, despite this being the largest update in the project's history, Kestra 2.0 is still open source under the Apache 2.0 license. Exactly the same as day one. Now what's actually new in 2.0? Well, I'll give you a quick glimpse of what's to come. The key takeaways are we've redesigned the UI to make it easier than ever to build your workflows and manage your operation. We've also rebuilt the architecture so that Kestra stays fast even when it's under load. Workflows working with lots of large data are no longer going to slow down the UI and potentially are going to run faster too. And we've also worked to reduce the size of the Docker image. As we've kept adding more and more things, it's got a little bit out of hand. But now the Docker image will only install plugins at runtime rather than all at once. That's just a glimpse of what's to come. But if you want to get hands-on with it today, you can do so using the release candidates that we've been releasing roughly every 2 weeks. You can see here our most up-to-date one, which is RC6, but I have been told RC7 is on the way, so keep an eye out for that, which you can easily access using Docker. You can use the Docker image here, the tag being v2.0.0-rc6, add that into your Docker Compose file like you have been doing or into your Kubernetes cluster, and you will now start using the new up-to-date version of Kestra. When you log in, you get presented with a new UI that looks a little bit like this. Now this is a completely fresh instance running RC6, but you can see we've reorganized a few things. Things on the left are a little bit more organized, the UI's had a bit of a facelift, and now it's easier than ever to find things in your instance. Now that's all I'll share for now, but if you want to get hands-on, you can get hands-on with it right now. Now, if you do find a bug with Kestra 2.0, you can go and open an issue in our GitHub repository like so, heading over to the issue and just open an issue with what you found. Make it clear that you're using 2.0, as this really helps the team in trying to understand what's going on. Our team has been QAing and testing 2.0 now for quite a while, but I'd be curious to hear from you, someone who uses Kestra all the time, understanding how your workloads run on Kestra 2.0 and if it's made things better or worse. Let us know with some of your feedback. You can join our Slack community or kestra.io/Slack, or you can just leave us a GitHub issue with some of the information of your findings. But also, everything for 2.0 is currently public. You can find all of the changes in the repository. They're not hiding, they're on the develop branch. So if you do want to contribute a fix, maybe you found something minor, you can go and contribute that fix right now by opening an issue, and then you can get yourself assigned to it, open a PR, problem solved. So that's something to factor in as well. Now, if you want to get a little bit more hands-on with 2.0, but with some guidance from the team, the early adopter program is perfect for you. What you'll get here is weekly office hours with members of the team, as well as a shared Slack channel with other members of the community who are also using Kestra 2.0. It also gives you a bit of a head start as well with migration, which I'm not going to sugarcoat it. 2.0 does have a number of breaking changes as a result of this. So it's definitely worth getting ahead and understanding what some of those look like and how you can get around them. Some of them aren't too painful, and we've already got a load of migration guides in the works, as well as a few migration tools to make the migration process as smooth as possible. So if you're curious to understand a bit more about this, head over to the early adopter program page on the website. I'll also put a link in the description of this video where you can get signed up and join that group. Now that's a little bit of a sneak peek of what 2.0 has to come, but if you want to follow along, we're going to be teasing more information over the next few weeks, so definitely make sure you're subscribed to this YouTube channel where we'll have a bit more information around what's coming, some of the migrations, and how you can get hands-on with it right now.